Royal night, royal night, royal night. Hope all is well, baby. Goddamn, it took a lot to put this one together, baby. Took a lot to put together. Hope all is well, hope all is well. Whatever it is your perspective barriers, we're gonna cover mind chemistry real quick. Just admire the info in the back, please. Hope all is well, hope all is well. Mind chemistry is so vitally important. Hope all is well. Royal night, royal night. Blessings. This is Gloves Off. It took a lot to get here. It took a lot to get here. You hear me? It took a lot to get here. Mind chemistry. We're going over mind chemistry. The importance of mind chemistry. I don't know what my notebook is, but we'll find it.
Boom.
Right there in the back behind me. All right. We're going over how it relates to our decisions, how it affects our manifestations, what is a mastermind, and what is a depleted mind and the effects. All right. So hope all is well. Got to invite some people. All right. Got to invite some people. All right. So we're going to go over real quick mind chemistry and economic power. Economic power, to acquire economic power, we need mind chemistry. I read this on the last show, but we're going to go through a little more. That mind chemistry may be appropriately applied through the workday 9 to 5 affairs of the economic and commercial world's demonstrable facts. That's one thing we have to deal in. We have to deal in demonstrable facts, things we can prove, things that can be displayed, things of that nature. Through the blending of two or more minds in a spirit of perfect harmony. You have to be in perfect harmony. The principle of mind chemistry may be made to develop sufficient power to enable individuals whose minds have been thus blended to perform seemingly superhuman feats. Power is the force with which man achieves success in any undertaking. Power in unlimited quantities of power must be enjoyed, may be enjoyed by any group of men or women who possess the wisdom. That's number one, who possess the wisdom with which to submerge their own personalities and their own immediate individual interests through the blending of their minds in a spirit of perfect harmony. Okay, watch this. There can be no development of a quote unquote mastermind where this element of perfect harmony does not exist. The individual units of the mind will not blend with the individual units of another mind until the two minds have been aroused, that means stimulated, and warmed, as it were, to in the spirit of perfect harmony of purpose. The moment two minds begin to take divergent roads of interest, that means, conflict of interest. When people in relationships say what? We grew apart, things of that nature. Okay.
Y'all don't see eye to eye.
Okay. Y'all don't see eye to eye. Third eye, none of the eyes. Okay. Of interest, the individuals of each mind separate. That means the divorce, the separation, the breakup, right? And the third element, known as the mastermind, which grew out of the friendly harmonious alliance, disintegrates. That's the divorce, that's the breakup, and things of that nature. You good?
Yeah.
So a lot of times people will say, my mind, a lot of times people's mind is gone before their body is gone. You know what I'm saying? Their body's there and their mental and their spirit is somewhere else. Did you have anything you wanted to jump on in the book, or you wanted to pop to? Okay. When two or more people harmonize their minds and produce the effect known as a mastermind, each person in the group becomes vested with the power to contact with and gather knowledge through the subconscious minds of all the other members of the group. This power becomes immediately noticeable, having the effect of stimulating the mind to a higher what? To a higher rate of vibration. To a higher rate of vibration, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of the spiritual talk people be talking about. And the reason why I'm going over this is because I know a lot of times we get stuck into a lot of the surface level stuff, opinions and maybes and beliefs and things. But then when we get into the, into the energetic form or the cells or the energetic form of how the mind works and things of that nature, then we can alleviate a lot of the opinions and the maybes and things of that nature. Okay. You got something, baby?
Even in business relationships, it's the same thing.
You want to speak up a little bit?
I know. I don't have much voice. That's why I am sitting in the background.
Okay.
But it's the same thing, basically. I mean, not basically, but it applies the same when it comes to business relationships as well. Like, you know, some people, you may have tried to come together, collab, and bring something to life, and it just didn't happen because y'all frequencies didn't blend well enough to allow things to flow clearly for the good to happen and whatnot. So I just want to throw that in there so that y'all understand that it's not just romanticized however love relationship, but also like business relationships and all your ships in life. All of them.
Well, when we say romance, we dealing with Rome. So Rome and romance don't have nothing to do with African spirituality.
Right.
So that's another thing we got to kind of get into at another time. But high rate of vibration and otherwise evidencing itself in the form of a more what? Vivid imagination. You ready? I can see clearly now the goddamn bullshit is gone, huh? Remember that song? I can see clearly now the goddamn rain has come, huh?
Rain.
All right? The rain is gone.
Washed away the film.
And the consciousness of what appears to be a sixth sense. It is through this sixth sense that new ideas will flash into the mind. It is through this sixth sense that new idea. This is the breakdown of how we get epiphanies, how we get breakthroughs, how all of this stuff occurs, okay? The light bulb moment, all of that, okay? So we're going to beyond the physical, beyond what we think, beyond the indoctrinations, beyond what mom and daddy told us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me how that has an effect on us, how sometimes we grab on things, we see images we see of our parents and things, and we kind of take that along with us in decision making with our dating life?
Oh.
And how the mind is working, like, you know what I'm saying? Or just everyday affairs, you know what I'm saying?
Come again. Give it to me again.
No, just how, you know.
Read it again. Give it to me again.
It says, these ideas take on the nature, hold on, my bad. It is through this sixth sense that new ideas flash into the mind. Mm-hmm. So that means we're operating a lot of times off of old ideas, old images, old constructs, things that we've seen in our mind before. So sometimes in all aspects of life, dating, business, stuff like that, we tend to handle things in the images that we see in our mind.
Right. Okay, so, boom. Handling things based on the image that we see in our mind. When it comes to being, I guess I can put it in the sense of when it comes to being a creative, in everyday life as well, like just functioning in the sense of we are, okay, when we're born, right, it's like a clean slate. We don't know nothing, and then we're taught these things as far as how to function, how to respond, how to move, so on and so forth, right? But it's not always necessarily sound in a sense, because what did our parents do? Oh, well, my parents beat me and I came out just fine, so I could be my kids. And that's not like, I'm laughing because it's like, well, no, that's not necessarily true. But okay. So, in the sense of that, like, that's where old ideas are brought forth. But now when you come into contact with somebody's mind whose frequency matches yours, vibrations
Or there's a little
coincide
more
with
advanced.
yours, or right, or a little more advanced, but on the same like wavelength, right?
There's similarities.
So when that happens, you open yourself up to allow new ideas, like, you know, new things come freely, they flow freely to you, because now you have a different, what's the word I'm looking for?
Perspective, viewpoint,
Perspective or viewpoint.
clarity.
That's the word I would like. Clarity on a situation.
Okay. Let me get to something else. Hold on, I'm just jumping around, y'all. Be patient. Our bad for being a little tardy, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna get there.
But we're here for you.
Here we go. These ideas take on the nature and form of the subject dominating the mind of the individual. If the entire group has met for the purpose of discussing a given subject, ideas concerning the subject will come pouring into the minds of all present, as if an outside influence was dictating to them. The minds of those participating in the mastermind become as magnets. Law of attraction. Let's do that one more time. The minds of those participating in the mastermind become as magnets, attracting ideas and thought stimuli, okay, of the most highly organized and practical nature from no one knows where. The process of mind blending, here described as a mastermind, may be likened to the act of one who connects many electric batteries to a single transmission wire, thereby stepping up the power flowing over that line. Each battery added increases the power passing over that line by the amount of energy the battery carries. So if we're around a bunch of dead people, dead environments, and things of that nature, that's why a lot of people, when they're in the 9 to 5s, you don't feel no spark. You don't feel no enthusiasm. They cover that chapter in here too, enthusiasm. You don't feel, encouraged. You don't feel...
yeah, like the motivation, the ambition, all of that isn't there. You know, I mean, think of it like this, right? You got a 12-volt battery that's pushing out 12 volts by itself, right? And then
let's say that's your man, or your husband, or your boo-boo, or
that's you.
John, Ray,
that's you pumping
okay.
out the 12. That's you pumping out the 12. And then now, you meet somebody that's your man, your husband, whomever, whatever, and they in your immediate circle, right? We say, oh, my circle's so small, it's a period. All right, well, whoever that other part of the period is, whether it be 1, 2, or 3, imagine number one they got 12 volts with you. All right, cool. Now y'all at 24 pushing out. This other person, number 2, they might got 6. All right, so instead of having a full 12, instead of having a fully charged battery over there, you got a half-charged battery over there. So instead of y'all pushing out 36 at this point, y'all pushing out, what's that, 28?
But
y'all might be a little off, but y'all get it, okay? Then you got this third person, they ain't giving shit. Okay? Y'all got 12, this one got 6, this person got nothing. So now y'all not operating at full capacity to where everything could really come out and be in full form.
Watch this.
Blending of the minds, that is what that is. So if you're an ambitious person, you're a determined person, and you locking arms with somebody who is steadily using up resources and ain't trying to replenish nothing, where do you think you're going? You gonna go nowhere fast.
And we try to fool ourselves in the goddamn thing and we going somewhere.
Right. Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Okay, look. Imagination. I'm just skipping around, y'all. Imagination is the workshop of the human mind wherein old ideas and established facts may be reassembled into new combinations and put into new ideas. Okay? The modern day dictionary defines as follows. Imagination as follows. The act of constructive intellect in grouping the materials of knowledge or thought into new, original, and rational systems. Okay? The constructive or creative faculty. Damn it, my phone fell down here. Embracing poetic, artistic, scientific, and ethical imagination. The picturing power of the mind. The formation of mental images, pictures, or mental representation of objects or ideas, particularly of objects of sense of perception and of mathematical reasoning. Also, the reproduction and I know it's a lot. Combination usually with more or less irrational or abnormal modifications. The images and ideas of the memory recall facts of experience. So this is what I was saying as far as you want something?
No, go ahead.
Go. Oh, this is what I was saying as far as a lot of us are operating off of the things. Oh, this is the good one. This right here is the good one.
Finish what you just was saying before we get to
okay,
the good.
My bad. All right, now. when my goddess was saying when we come out as a star seed into this dimension, we pretty much have a crazy vivid imagination. We have a clear imagination. We have a lot of great ideas. Some of us was in elementary school or whatever part where they said, okay, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do when you grow up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you was out there on the stoop or wherever and you was thinking, oh, that car gonna be mine. That car gonna be mine. You know what I'm saying? So you had great dreams and imaginations. It was when, unfortunately, hold on, when we got around some type of lower battery, the lower battery, which may be grandma, granddad, whoever. Now this gonna sting a little bit, but grandma, granddad, whoever, and we was saying they were doing the best they can. Yes, I get the physical stuff, but as far as their mentality, their vibration may have been low. So how can someone teach you anything of any advancement if their vibration is limited? Right. Is all I'm saying. Okay, and this don't matter who this is. That's what I'm saying. We can't take this personal. This is mind stuff.
Right. It's mind chemistry. It's literally what happens in your mind based on who you interact with. And the
experiences. They're a culmination of experiences.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Because guess what they said to us when we did say, oh, I want to be, we don't got no money for you to go to school to do all of that. So, well, shoot. Shoot me down.
Watch this. Let me see what we got.
The mind chemistry. That's where.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get y'all because it's so much.
Let me see that book over there.
Which one? This one?
No, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see where we are.
Okay.
Right now.
Any person who has made observations on the state of the process of the human mind by observing his own or her cannot but have observed that there are two distinct classes of what are called thoughts, those that we produce in ourselves by reflection and the act of thinking. God damn, SummerSlam! What is it? What the fuck did he say with the bricks? God damn, SummerSlam. Damn. Let me, what he say? Hold on. God damn, hold on. Where the hell is this at? Any goddamn person. What you say, any?
Any person.
In motherfucking plenty.
Any person.
Who has made observation of the state of the process of the human mind by observing his or her own, cannot but have observed that there are two distinct classes of what are called thoughts. Those that we produce in ourselves by reflection, That's what the shit we've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, daddy, childhood, all that shit.
That mirroring shit.
Okay.
Okay.
And the act of actually thinking.
Mm.
God damn, some motherfuckers ain't even thinking for real. Huh?
They say, you know what they did, but did you think about how and why they did it? Thinking. Mm.
And those that bolt into the mind of their own accord. That means them shits just came out of fucking nowhere.
So now we're gonna bring this around into how it affects our manifestations.
Okay, now watch this. I have always made it a rule to treat these voluntary visitors with civility, taking care to examine the ones that come out of nowhere now, okay, as well as I was able, if they were worth even entertaining at all. This is the sifting through process, okay? Hold on, y'all. Hang in. Because it's, damn, man, did I lose? Oh, no, I didn't. We come now to the next step in the description of the ways and means in which, you have something, baby? One may gather, classify, and organize useful knowledge through harmonious alliance of two or more minds, out of which we grow a mastermind. All right? Here we go. The term mastermind is abstract and has no counterpart in the field of known facts, except to a small number of people who have made a careful study of the effect of one mind upon another. Some minds are so naturally adapted to each other, watch this, that quote-unquote love at first sight is the inevitable outcome of the contact. Who has known of such an experience? Question mark. Who has known as such an experience? Question mark. In other cases, minds are so antagonistic. In other cases, minds are so antagonistic. This is anybody now. That violent mutual dislike shows itself at first meeting.
Right. So when you walk in the room and you be like, oh no, this one over there, I don't like you. You don't like them. Don't know the first thing about them, but you know you don't like.
Like when y'all about to go to these holiday shits and go around cousin Ray Ray and John, Auntie Riri and all that shit. No, y'all don't like them motherfuckers, y'all.
But we talking about first meeting. We talking about first meeting. That means you literally walking into a room, a spot, location, whatever. Somebody introduced you to this person, and immediately, you know off top, because you be like, oh yeah, you're not even going to shake this person's hand. Like, that's that antagonistic meeting of the minds. Like, that's what that is. Prime example. Right?
Okay. Yeah. That's exactly it. I'm not bad. I'm ready to flow. You there?
Let's go.
I love y'all.
Let's go.
These results occur without a word being spoken and without the slightest signs of any of the usual causes for the love-hate, remember love and hate, acting as a stimulus. It is quite probable that the mind is made up of a fluid or substance or energy, call it what you will, similar to parentheses, if not the substance, as the ether. So you'll hear me talk about ethers a lot. When two minds come close enough to each other to form a contact, the mixing of the units of this mind stuff, parentheses, let us call it the electrons of the ether, sets up a chemical reaction and starts vibrations which affect the two individuals pleasantly or unpleasantly. God damn. See, now we getting somewhere. Huh? Now we can get somewhere. This is not maybes. This is not beliefs. This is not what your mama told you. This is not what the church told you. This is not elementary school. This is not none of that bullshit. My bad. My throat chakra been on live all day. All motherfucking day. God damn, the bricks are hard, huh?
I I know y'all be like, how she, listen.
That's all right. We gonna get the light. Go ahead, I'm listening, baby. You want something?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Give them bricks. You got bricks. Give them the bricks. The effect of the meeting of two minds is obvious to even the most casual observer. Every effect must have a cause. Every effect must have a cause. This is why I talk about universal principle. Cause and effect.
They say every effect has a what? They gotta have a what?
Every effect has to have a cause.
A cause. Okay. A reason. Or
righteous reason.
Okay.
Righteous just means right.
A righteous reason.
Okay. What could be more reasonable than to suspect that the cause of the change in mental attitude between two minds which have just came in close contact is none other than the disturbance of the electrons or units of each mind in the process of rearranging themselves in the new field created by the goddamn new contact.
You ready? In simplest form, you walk past this person and all of a sudden you get shocked. You know why? Your electrons was disturbed. So it's not like,
No. Go ahead.
So I'm saying, so it's like that's if you take all of this and you didn't comprehend or didn't register right away, just picture that. We know that our bodies are, what's the word I want to look for?
Our bodies are master batteries.
Master batteries.
Or CPUs. Computers.
But, right, you know what I'm saying? Right, computers, CPUs, master batteries. And so, that chemistry, that electricity going on up here, right? We know the synapses that be going on, the shocks and all that, sends out to the neutrons and neurons and all that, and it goes to our nervous system and all that, and third. So basically,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Right? So basically, with the meeting of the minds, like the initial meeting of the minds, that's just what that is in the form. I just wanted to highlight that.
Okay. For the purpose of establishing this lesson upon a sound foundation, we have gone a long way towards success by admitting that the meeting or coming in close contact of two minds sets up in each of those minds a certain noticeable effect, right? Or state of mind quite different from the one existing immediately prior to the goddamn contact. So, go ahead.
No, I'm going to let you finish that real quick. Just finish that quick.
While it is desirable, it is not essential to know what is the cause of this reaction of mind upon mind. That the reaction takes place in every instance is a known fact, not no belief now, which gives us a starting point from which we may show what is meant by the term mastermind, okay? A mastermind may be created through the bringing together or blending in a spirit of perfect harmony, okay, of two more minds. Out of this harmonious blending, the chemistry, which we do in mind chemistry, of the mind creates a third goddamn motherfucking mind. Okay. Which may be appreciated and used by one or all of the individuals. This mastermind will remain available as long as the friendly, harmonious alliance between the individual minds exists. It will disintegrate. So when you say, well, what should I do? Should I go back to Ray Ray? Should I go to John John? Should I go back to Shonda? Should I do this? Can I go back to my job?
And then we say, girl, you done lost your mind. Boy, you done lost your mind.
God.
So it's not that it's just a saying. You literally are losing your mind. You losing pieces of your mind. You depleted. Your mind is depleted now.
Watch this. We coming on to that too. We coming on to that. Watch this. Third mind, which may be appreciated and used. Boom, 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 boom. This mastermind is boom, 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 boom. Okay, disintegrate, and all evidence of its former existence will disappear the moment the friendly alliance is broken. That means when you start having the arguments, you start having the disagreements all the time, you start having to make up the breakups, all this bullshit. When you got to get to the point where you got to go to counseling, all that shit.
When y'all going to court.
When you going to court.
To disassemble the business because y'all mastermind done fell apart.
This principle of mind chemistry is the basis and cause for practically all the so-called, watch this, all the so-called soulmates, okay, and external triangle cases, so many of which unfortunately find their way into divorce courts and meet with popular ridicule from ignorant and uneducated people who manufacture vulgarity out of one of the greatest of nature's laws. All right? Let me go ahead and move on. You got something? Go ahead.
Pause, because I want to make sure we really clear on this.
Okay.
All right. So, we already done went over what is a mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, again, real quick again, the mastermind is where the harmony is coming together
of two or more minds.
Two or more minds.
In the harmony of purpose.
Okay.
Go ahead. And having wisdom.
Alright, so that's a mastermind, right? How it relates to our decisions. Just elaborate on that for a second. How it relates to our decisions.
If someone is old, running off of old imagery, old programming, like, okay, I give you another simple joint. You got some people that won't stop eating pork. They won't stop eating pork. My grandmama, my nana, my granddaddy, my everybody. You gonna sing it one more time? Everybody. Huh? Every goddamn body was doing it, won't they? Huh? We were bathing in the goddamn pork, huh? We were bathing in it. We can't get away from it. We just can't stop it.
Because my mama been eating pork all her life and she lived to be 103 years old. That's the shit they be saying. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it.
Watch this.
This.
While there are other contributing causes, yet in the main, lack of harmony during these early years of marriage, dating, courtship, whatever it is, okay, is due to the slowness of chemistry of the minds in blending harmoniously. That means when you trying to when we say we want to try to what?
Make it work.
Make it work.
Make it work.
Damn.
We trying to make it work. Just can't seem to get right. But we trying to make it work.
Now watch this. Now in the advanced statement, stated differently, the electrons or units of energy, because we doing energy now, right? Call the mind. The electrons or units of energy called the mind are often neither extremely friendly nor antagonistic upon first contact, but through constant association, they gradually adapt themselves in harmony, except in rare cases where association has the opposite effect of the leading eventually to open hostility between these units. That means them arguments, that bitterness. I'm telling you now, y'all about to have some holiday fights and shit. It's coming up. The reason why I say holiday, because I know that shit coming up. That shit is coming. Issues. Man, look, go ahead.
That's just what that physical violence, that's domestic violence issues. Because once upon a time, y'all was in a harmonious place, which is why y'all probably decided to venture off down this path together, right? Then all of a sudden y'all fell out of harmony, and it just built and built and it built into, because y'all was trying to make it work, and it just,
Let's see what they're saying. Baby.
And it just
Ain't no comments. That's the bad chemistry. We had a bad chemistry there. But
right.
But go ahead.
But like, so
you gonna get to your comments.
So that's what that is like, and then just to bring it around to like how it affects your manifesting for the mastermind. Now keep in mind, the mastermind is two or more minds, right? So just imagine 2 or more individuals or whatnot. How that's gonna affect your manifesting? Well, simply put, if 2 out of the 3 are on the same frequency, same wave, same thought process of, okay, this is where we're going, this is what it's going to look like at the end, this is what it's going to be, and you got 1 out of the 3 that's not necessary, like they're on the fence. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they're
indecisive.
wilding. They're like, they're like, I can see it, but this, you know what I mean? Like, and they're like that.
Self-sabotaging.
Then just know that manifestation, maybe it would have came in a week or 2 or 3, but now it's taking that much longer, or it just may not even happen because now there's discord amongst that mastermind. Yes.
It blocks your manifestation landing strip. Look at when
Straight like that.
Look at when we say as so above, so below. Look at the things we have in our crown chakra, the thoughts that dominate the mind. Remember that now. It goes up into the ethers, right? It goes up to the ethers or the ancestors or the Most High or everybody else. You hear me?
Spirit, whatever you want to call it.
All of them people, okay? So it goes up there. It's going to process whether it's good or bad. Then it's going to send back down,
whatever
the results of whatever you gave it. So
yeah.
This is the as so and so below. So this is what I mean by your what I call it? Landing strip. Your manifestation landing strip. You see what I'm saying? From the ethers, the downloads, we always say. We get downloads from the ancestors or the elders or this sun or Ra or the energy, all of that good stuff.
I can't think straight. My brain's so foggy. It's so clear that's your landing strip being cluttered.
It's too many distractions.
There's too much going on. You got too much going on and you're not focused. But nevertheless.
It is a well-known fact that after a man and woman have lived together for 10 or 15 years, they become practically indispensable to each other. Even though there may be there may not be the slightest evidence of the state of called love. That means they could be together for years and years and years, and just again going through the motions like at the job. Because sometimes we equate being together a long time to being happy.
They say y'all sound like an old married couple. If you ever hear it, I know y'all said it about somebody. You've either personally said this about somebody, you've observed somebody else saying this about somebody, or you just know. But nevertheless, y'all like old married couple already. Because what do you know about an old married couple? What do we visually or what we're taught, right, reflected to us to see about an old married couple? It don't look like a whole lot of love all the time. And a lot of times people say that when 2 people are doing this, bickering, just bickering. But at the end of the day, one can't survive without the other one, because their mind chemistry is so deeply embedded at that point.
And this is where we getting into soul ties.
They ain't got soul ties.
Moreover,
or how they say like dove. I forget how they call it, dove something, where like, people are old in age, they're married, they've been married for 30 plus, 50 plus years or whatnot, and one person, they die in the physical, right? And then where did the next one go? The other spouse, the husband or the wife. Not too long after that, they go too. That's how connected they were. You see what I'm saying? Like, they really became like one. Like, that's really what that is. That
divine oneness. That's goddamn the first law of universal law.
That's what that is.
Moreover. This association and relationship sexually, not only develops a natural affinity between the two minds, or three, or how many ever, but it actually causes the two or three, or many other people, to take on similar facial expression and to resemble each other closely in many other marked ways. That means the person that you say you hate the most, your ass keep fucking them, your ass gonna keep taking on their personality. You gonna keep looking like them. You gonna keep acting like them, all that shit. So some of y'all keep on fucking with these people, whomever it is now, sexually, however live.
I'm gonna bring it here. I'm gonna bring it here.
All right, let's get it.
They said if you feed a person long enough, they'll start to look like you. But they ain't exactly say feed them food. They ain't exactly say you had to be feeding them food. So, if you feed them with your attention, feed them with your energy.
And is the food GMO?
Is the food GMO?
Is the food GMO?
Is the food GMO?
God damn!
Is the food GMO?
Is the info GMO?
But that's where we're at.
God damn!
So again, you might start to look like, you might exhibit their behaviors, you might whatever. So mind what you're eating.
Watch this. It definitely what you're eating and who you're sexing. I'm telling you now. The expression of the eyes, the contour of the faces, and the tone of the voices of the two people have long been associated in marriage or relationships or whatever. They become similar, marked to the degree. Go back now to the definition of a mastermind. A mind which grows out of the blending and coordination.
Coordinate.
Because we got them. Because we keep saying we need to unite. We need to come together. However, how does the mind blend? How is the chemistry gonna happen from moment to moment? Now we not talking about fast forwarding, because we got to go from moment to moment. Of two or more minds in a spirit of perfect harmony, and you will catch the full significance of the word harmony as it is here used. Two minds will not blend, nor can they be coordinated unless the element of perfect harmony is present, wherein lies the secret of success or failure of practically all business and social partnerships.
Two minds will not blend. Nor can they be coordinated without a harmonious blended mind. Yeah. And that's for business and what? Social?
Yeah, and social.
Business and social.
So who you socializing with? Who calling you? Who calling you every day? Who's your dialogue? What is their spirit like? What is it? Well, you can't control that. Yeah, you can't. However, this is when we get into baggage. This is when we get into baggage. Who we carry along, who we don't carry along, who we drop off, who we leave, who we circle back around for, who we just leave the fuck alone, okay?
Right. What situations we want to hold on to, which ones we want to let go. That's what that is. We need to wrap this up.
Okay. All right, y'all.
It's going into an hour, that's one.
It's going to an hour. All right. We'll do better next week, coming in early. You know what I'm saying? On time. You wanted to go over the comments to see if anybody was saying something.
No, I already touched on those.
Okay.
While we were talking.
So look, mind chemistry. We got to get into. Damn, my goddamn phone dropped down here. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go and pick my phone up. We got into mind chemistry. Now, this is the reason why I wanted to get into that. Now, the next show gonna be juicy. We might do something on polygamy. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's gonna kind of sting a lot. It's gonna trigger a lot of stuff. Okay. But if you come in with an open mind,
it's an adult conversation.
Put the children to bed. Make sure you take notes. If you want to know what polygamy is and you got a whole bunch of questions and all that stuff and why we can't do it too and all that, slide through next Wednesday. It's going to be on polygamy. That's part 1. This is mind chemistry part 1, okay? We got to get beyond. All right. You got anything before I keep going? You want to tell them anything about our new YouTube page and how you came up with the concept?
So, before you keep going,
Yes.
let me get my airtime now. So, but so we did create a YouTube channel. Okay, it is Virya TV, VIRYA TV. Now this I has a special character on it because it's actually a Hindu word. So right, you'll see I did the little special line. I'm gonna put that in the camera so they can see it a little better. But yeah, subscribe there, follow us there. So basically the concept for this is, one, you'll see more raw footage as far as our journey to, I'll say, to the homestead. I'll just say that. So you'll see a lot of that, a lot of background content.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. You'll see a lot of behind the scenes work, and you'll also get like uncut versions. We're gonna transfer or move from Facebook Live to our YouTube channel. So definitely subscribe there, where again you'll see a lot of this content. You'll also see a lot of our renovations content, and like I said, like our whole journey and what exactly we're looking for, and the people we're looking for to also come along with us and make this transition. So that's that, Virya TV. I will leave it in the comments too, so y'all can go ahead and just click the link and subscribe there. Again, you follow our Instagrams at Cosmic Mind for the God, and that is COZMIKMIND, and then at Kundalini Sparse for the one and only, Kundalini_Sparse, and again that is for, again, you'll see some of his extra raw footage. You'll catch all of that on Instagram. I don't mind it, but again, I know Facebook is Facebook, so and on Kundalini Spurs, you'll see a lot of my background content, my behind the scenes content, as far as my crafting, what new things I have coming along, and so on and so forth. Follow our business page as well, Cosmic Minds Creations. Creations is KRIYA-TION. Definitely follow it as well, because we will be dropping all of our new products on there. You definitely go on there, order our beard oil for the men, and you can order some hair and lock oil, and pretty much anything for your hygiene needs. We got you. All right. That is all I'm gonna say.
Nah, the vital and the importance of that Queen's Conference.
And yes, the Queen's Conference.
If you really saying you want to do this work, you want to heal, you want to get this self work, you need to be at this Queen's Conference. There is no more excuses.
It's free.
It is free.
It is free.
Donations are encouraged, but it is free.
It is free. Now, it's free, and donations are encouraged because the people that we have coming to speak, and the information, the energy, and just the knowledge you're gonna walk away with is, it's really priceless. You know what I'm saying? It's really priceless. It'll change your life. So it is free. Donations are welcome. Again, they say pay the person they hire. So again, donations are welcome. We have workshops, light refreshments. There's going to be a couple of vendors there as well. And again, we'll be going over like the 13 moon cycles.
Ladies, that's important.
Relate to ships. And we're doing a confidence confirmation as well. That's a workshop. And there's also like a dance for chi.
Inner chi. That's the inner chi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing that as well too.
We're gonna talk about some health and nutrition.
It's gonna be
because
dope,
everybody think you starving because you vegan. I'm starved. I'm starved. So we got all of this boogie man, boogie woman, boogie whoever, boogie woogie. Is it goddamn what? God damn, we got the boogie with look pop up coming up this weekend. It's supposed to be what, homecoming weekend or something here.
Yeah,
pop up
October
coming this
15th,
weekend.
16th,
Make sure you
and
slide
17th.
through. If you just support, make sure you share all that good stuff. Hold on, let me put this beat on.
What else you got for him?
I love y'all. Hope all is well. Peace and love. Blessings, blessings, blessings. We do consultations, things of that nature. Reach out to the goddess if you need a consultation. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Hit them with something. Hit them with something. Hit them with something. We do own the rights to the beat, by the way. I don't want to hear that bullshit.